So welcome back again today to one and the only place, like one and the only place in the entire world. I mean one and the only place in the entire world. Pipe Combat Science Temple, where everything that is impossible has been made possible. By whom? By whom? This guy right here, who fought, nobody else. So I decided to have my zoom to the one today because I want you guys, before I zoom back to the 0.5, I want you guys to see a little bit of my background. If you notice, I started my clocking from bottom here to there. Now my clocking is right here. That is the midline. This is the 45 degrees and that is the midline right there. That is where I'm going to be. All my routine is going to be based on today. I'm still in my seven geometric layout right here because I'm still inside the wall. I'm not outside the wall yet. When I angle how here, then it becomes 9 degrees. It becomes 9 dimensional. So and then it becomes like my wall moves out. Now my wall is inside the wall, and that is why I'm able to use my what is it called, bar freely. I can move in between my bar freely. Let's assume my wall is outside in the 90 degree or also in the 180 degree. I can still move, but I can move betterly from bottom, like if I walk on the bottom of the geometric. If you notice, like about my leg up that I did on leg cycling, if you notice it was on the floor. You can walk from every corner in this temple right here. This is all human contact relations to the health. This is the base feeling any human can get and can give to themselves. So, like as I said, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be using my bar again. I'm going to be doing a lot, but if you notice, my geometric have changed. But that is up to you. If you be following me, you will notice from how differently my geometric changes. Like as I said before, the baseline, that is where my clocking starts from. And also, it depends whatever I'm doing. If my clocking starts from there, that is, the right side is always, most of the time, the right side right here is my hour, that is my minute. I'm the seconds because I'm the one that keep ticking. If I don't tick, this thing don't move. If I stay still, right now I'm staying still. Nothing is moving right here. So I'm the seconds. I'm the endless time. There is no end to this time right here. For those that think they can come into my dream and show themselves, don't worry. I got something for you. Don't worry. You think you can dare this God? Don't worry. So, like as I say, I'm the second. I'm the seconds. I don't stop. I don't stop. I will never stop to the end of the universe. I can never be stopped till the end of the universe. I've been here billions of years. I'm as old as the universe itself. So how can you stop a guy like me? There's no way. Come on, look at me. There's no way. So before I keep going on ranting, one thing, this one I always put out there. Don't you ever out there go ahead and try this. Don't ever try this. I'm not giving permission yet, like as I always say. There's no permission given to nobody yet. This is only, everything I'm doing here right now is only by me, because everything right here is still in the stage form. I haven't bring this out to the public generation or public community yet, or public. I've not bring this public yet. This is private. And if you ever copy anything from here, you are infringing my you are copyrighting my infringement right, and that right there, you are breaking the law. apart from you are breaking the law, this is God right here. You cannot steal from this God. I always say this, you cannot steal from this God. Again, the third time, you cannot steal from this God, because guess what? That will be the last thing you steal in your entire life. And that will be the last thing that anybody, any of the loved ones that eat from it, from the fruit of this labor right here, that will be the last thing that they eat. That is the fact, that is the truth. I'm Ogun's son, and I'm Ogun himself too. Ogun is in me, and I'm in him. If you want to confirm, go look that up. What I mean by that, I'm in him, he's in me. Go figure. So before I keep going more further, let's start this. I'm going to move this bar down first. I'm going to do the reversible shoulder clocks and everything that I did before. If you guys notice on my last routine, I did this. And like I said, a lot of silly comments the first time I did this. I haven't been getting comments lately, but it's not like that much people watching my video anyway. So, but I don't really mind. You see, my videos are exceptional. They are not something that is going to be just out there, and this is something that is going to be out there forever. And believe me, the generation that will come after these generations, the generations that will keep coming, another millions of years from now, then we look back to what this guy Ogunfoji, the record this guy Ogunfoji is setting today, and that we set it from the beginning of time, and then we bow. That is what I want. I'm not looking for any audience present right now from this generation, because guess what? This generation are really not that smart. So there's no compliment I need from this generation right here, or from the baby boomer down to the current generation. Nobody. I mean, look at the world. Come on. So I'm gonna zoom this back. Yeah, I think that's about like what I can get from my wall right now, because my wall I've moved. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna do the same reversible shoulder routine. Now, that is it for that. But in order to make this a little bit clear so you guys can see the main target, the full point, I will zoom closer so you guys can see. Yeah, I think that's about right. I hope you guys see that clearly, but let me zoom back again. So guys, if you guys see that clearly, the way I wanted you guys to see, you will see the point, like in the angle, in the rotation curves, you will see the movement Now I'm gonna do shoulder bar fly. So this is this. Let me zoom that close again. Let me not go further than that. That is that. Now I'm going to cross the cable to do that. I'm going to cross the cable like it's in line. I'm going to zoom that also close. Like, I'm going to stay in this dimension for like few days, so I see how many routines inside this dimension right here. I see how hand coils and everything, like many things right here. Right there is for the backs, the shoulders, the full hands. I mean, the feeling in the elbows too, also on the wrist. You can, capatomies and all those things. Believe me, I just don't want to be right here bragging. This is not, okay, right here bragging about all these things, but it's just, it's what it is, you know. I'm the one feeling this. I know this. Somebody probably already somewhere else around the world, not somebody, a lot of people around the world probably doing this in their own little lab, you know, but I'm not giving you permission. There's no permission from this guy of Goforge. You cannot in any way do anything that I'm doing right here. No permission yet. And I mean it. By law, that is my right. And by spiritually, that is also my right. Everything here is my wisdom, it's my grace. So I can only extend this grace when I want to. But now, I'm not giving out this grace. That is just the fact. I'm not trying to be a narcissistic or trying to be whatever. I'm just being honestly truth, because I don't want anybody to come back and sue me for something that, oh, this happened to them. No, I don't want anybody coming after me for any of those things. And besides, I've seen a lot of infringement right here and there. I mean, you know, I do research, I do everything. I've seen people copy something from here, but let me tell you guys, you are just daring with whatever it is. You are daring, and whatever you get back, this life is simple. When you throw something, it comes back. When you grab something, it takes back. That's the fact. If usually in the spiritual form, you grab something that's not yours, that thing will take back. And when that thing take back, they take in a multiplication, they take a lot back. That's why it's good to keep your hand to yourself. But anyway, I'm done with that. I want to just show you guys leg walks too. I see you have time, so I want to show you guys leg walks, like my leg. I want to show you guys that. You see, it's not big. I'm not looking for big legs. I'm not looking for that. This can drop 500 pounds man on the floor, just like that. You can drop 500 pounds man on the floor. It's not about big. It's about the quality. It's about the strength and the muscles that is required, that really matters. It's not about big. This right here, a pound can drop a 500 pounds man on the floor on his knee, and we drop, not only just drop, we drop and not get up. That's the point. So it's not everything that is big doesn't really mean that they are great. Everything for me, everything that is big, I mean, it comes with a lot of big trouble too. Big means big trouble too. So think about it. And it's not always as the world sees it. Big muscles and all those things mean less strength, very less strength. So you want to be athletically strong, physically strong, and be able to, to climb the wall backwards, hang on objects, to be able to defeat and also to compete in many combats. It's not all about big, it's mostly about the small and the strength. That's all that requires, small and strength. That's most of the things for me that matters. I'm going to zoom this out. Because now we are doing leg work. Besides, I have a couple of leg works for you guys today. But I will not run the clock also. And I will not even talk about Nigerian also today. I will not talk about Nigerian youth, but let's just think about this. For any Nigerian out there, if you ever come about this video, I hope you all do. Right here, I can create more jobs for Nigerians, for Nigerian youth, and not only Nigerian youth, Nigerian old ones. I can create more jobs than your government can create for you. I can create more jobs than the entire Dangote manufacturing company is creating right now. Look at it right here. Everything, if I have to bring this back to my home country, that is Nigeria. And I want to do our production from Nigeria. Look, from the pulley to the cable, there's resources back in my country. From even the metal, the irons, the resources. I can mine for it myself. Because look at right here. This is generally, there's formation of a crane here. I can crane and dig out my own resources by myself. Everything I needed from African soil, I can get it out. And I will not pollute my country. I will not come and be looking for always, I will not be looking for all those things. I will be looking for what really is really necessary that can change humans' life, that can bring betterness to the human communities around the world. So what I'm just trying to say to Nigerians, I'm not trying to like, oh, I come up and I've been insulting to the others and all these things, but it's just the truth and be honest. It's just, if you look at it from beginning of time to where we are right now, we are still, we stand, Nigerians is still, Nigeria stands still. We need people to bring Nigeria forward, and I can be one of that person. Actually, know that I can be. I'm one of that person that can bring Nigeria to the 21st century, even above. I can bring Nigeria further. I make Nigeria the best country in the entire world. But you, the youth right there, I can get every one of you job. Not only the Yoruba youth, I'm not talking about only the Yoruba youth, I'm talking about even both the Igbos, Hausas, Fulanis, not even only Nigeria. Out of all Africa, I can bring all Africa everlasting job. I'm not even just a job that will pay well, that will benefit well, that will improve the country, the continent of Africa. That is my goals. That is my ambitions. I'm not in any position. Let me tell you guys, like, look at you guys. You run after musicians, artists, and you run after every other artist. But what job have they created for you guys? What job? You run after your kings and your lawmen. What job have they created for you guys? What job? That is what, what job? That is what, I mean, the economy can turn just like that. And I know if I can come up with all these things right here, I know there are a lot of girls like me in Nigeria. That's why I would like to tap into my brothers and sisters' minds than going anywhere else in the entire world to do that. I would like to start from my country first. That is where this actually should belong. That is where this should have started from. And if I had to leave my country, that is where everything would have started from. So, like as I'm saying, I'm not here trying to annoy you guys and stuff. I'm just saying the truth, and I just want you guys to understand that. I mean, the truth is bitter. The truth always hurts, but the truth is the truth. And every platform that stands on the truth, we always be a great platform. We be a platform that stands forever. It's a great foundation to always stand around the truth. That is the point. This is all about humans' health. We're talking about great health, great strength, great feeling and everything. I mean, this is science. This is medicine. Like, you go over to physical therapy, they have you running on the treadmill, they have you clocking this and pulling that and playing with elastic bands. This is better. This is, I mean, this even, I'll put millions out in nature worldwide. I will create more jobs for physical therapy that they ever had. So this is the future. This is awareness right here. This is everything. There's nothing like, there's nothing to hide from here. So what? People are saying this is Buddha, African Buddhism and stuff and whatever. Every knowledge comes from the great mind. Every knowledge comes from madness. Every knowledge comes from great mind. You have to think outside the box, and for the very first seconds that you start thinking outside the box, you are different from everybody else that's inside the box. Because it's like a box of collection of 80 billion, a box that contains 8 billion people. I'm talking about the world population right now, 8 point something billion, let's say. A box that contain that. And one person is able to think outside that box, to think not only for himself. I'm not thinking only for myself. If I'm thinking for myself, I will keep this to myself, or I will not even have this imagination to come this far. That is the point, and that is the fact. If I'm thinking for myself, but because I'm not thinking for myself, that is why I'm able to come up this far. Because I'm thinking for every soul, every human being that is out there. I mean, look at it. I'll benefit from this. I'm actually benefiting, and I will still keep benefiting from this, because this is. I don't see myself stop doing this. Why would I want to stop? Why? What's the point? Why would I want to stop? So this is not like something that I want to stop doing. I don't think I want to stop doing this. I will do this for eternity. Do this to the end of this my lifetime. In my next lifetime, I will keep doing it. I will do this. If I have not been aware of this, and I've put this together in my earlier age, like when I was my first gym, actually the first gym I built up in Nigeria, then the first gym I built up with my hands. I was about 14 years old. I remember, for anybody that knows me from Nigeria, who says the truth, that was in my backyard then at 26 Oyikere Ajegunle, 26 Oyikere Olodia Papa Ajegunle, 26th Street Oyikere Olodia Papa Ajegunle. That is why I built my first gym. Then every kid in my community would come and play and lift some bag of sands and cement made of weight. But look at me right now. All these imaginations have always been out there, but I don't have the resources. I have never been given the chance. Like as I always say, that is why the time now I have the time, I have the chance. So why stop? And this is like I always say, right here is the holy grail, whatever they call it, holy grail, right? Of creation. I mean, every lot of stuff will come out of this. You guys should say, oh, this guy is the future. I've seen it. I'm not talking about all the. I've seen it. It's the future. So you guys better, be prepared for it. And there's nothing anybody can do right now. This is something that should have never been reviewed, but it's reviewed. So once you let the cat out, the cat cannot go back inside. That is the point. This is out. So nobody can shut this down. No government in this entire world, no gods can shut this down. So you all better start falling in line. Come after this God. Start following this God to show you the path of great success, the path of great creations, the path of everything that is beyond everything. I wish I can zoom that close so you guys can see properly, but enough of the zooming. can you get your joints moving this nice, freely, nice? I mean, evil in any boot camp, I don't think any form of training out there have come this close. This is revolution. This is revolutionary. This, in fact, is beyond science. It's like the beginning of great thing. I see it, and that's why from beginning I stand by my temple. For those that knows me well, they'll tell you I defend this temple. I will defend this temple. That's the purpose. And you know, like, it might take a man a long time to figure out what a man purpose is in this life. Lot of man, lot of male, lot of human will never find that hint, that ignition, that spark, that light to get them to understand what is the purpose of this life. We all have purpose. But when we are buried and consumed by all that unnecessary stuff, we are chasing the cloud. Guess what? There was a story back in Nigeria. It's not from the same one from the Bible, but the same kind of stories is in every creation. How people used to get the food manners from heaven before. Like, you just reach out to the cloud, right there. You reach out to the cloud and you grab, I want burger. I reach out to the cloud, I grab it, and I'm smashing my burger. I reach up to the cloud, I grab my meatball and I'm or I reach out to the cloud, I grab my fufu and my ogbono soup or my okra soup and I'm slamming it down, all my jollof rice. And I was, like, pounding the plate with the spoon, or even just don't even wait for the spoon. I was hammering down my hands like full, and I'm just throwing it in, like, how the Nigerian, how we do it in Nigeria. We just throw it. We don't even get our face close. We throw it from this distance, and it's right there. Boom! See, that used to be from the cloud. But all these fairy tales, all these tales can tell you a lot about the world. It can tell you a lot about even something like the pyramid. Now imagine the first civilized people at that time, which are the Africans. We are always the first civilized people. We always bring light. We always bring light. We are the darkness that said let them be light. Believe me, we are the darkness that the light comes out from. It's the fact, it's the truth. That is why I said in my previous video, I said something. I said that from the black everything rise, and it's the truth. From the darkness everything rise. If this is in many creation stories. In many creation stories, says in many creation stories. I don't know. It's just the fact that it's out there. Many creation stories from every kind of different books. It's the fact says, out of the black, everything comes out of the darkness. Who is the darkness? What is the darkness in skins? It's the black. It's African. So out of African, everything comes. If you still look at the world today, is surviving on Africa. If African can think smart and think straight, African don't need to survive on the world. The world need African. African should have been the other way around. It's so sad when we have our leaders now begging for funds and begging for all these handouts from countries like, we know what the countries are. They don't have no shit. They don't have the resources. They are just scammers. They have only scrapped. They deceive you. It's like whitewash. The whitewash printing. The printing. Everything started from here. The whitewash and printing. 419. Scam. Everything starts from here. From the white society. That's where it starts from. And now, when the African brothers are doing bad, the African brothers now are the evil ones. But the world forget about where it started from, where all my brothers and sisters learn all this scamming and all these bad habits from. They learn it from the people right here. They learn it from the same people that started it from the beginning. Like as we say, slavery is something bad, but nobody in the entire world have come to compensate for the slavery of my brothers and sisters. Nobody. They talk about all that race and stuff like, oh, they come on. What about the African race? We've been through a lot in our lifetime already, and yet you guys they can still keep out of our problem. They keep having all these stupid leaders to run down the countries. And I mean, when it comes to that, for me, it's the country problem, it's the youth problem. Because the youth have the power to do and say whatever they want. Look at the population of only Nigeria, my country. Nigeria is like almost 300 million, or even more than that. Because I know our census is still not right. There are a lot of people that is unaccounted for. People's in the world, village and stuff that is unaccounted for. So if everybody is properly accounted for, we probably will be close to almost 350 million or more. So, like, that is money right there. That population is money. How can a country that have such amount of population be broke? That population is money. But guess what? Where the money goes? The money goes to all other countries, because all the monies from that country is buying something from outside the country, is buying all this crap that Africans themselves can make. The population of Africa is more than what they even say it is. The African population itself should be over 2 billion. African entirely should be over 2 billion in population. Like as I said, if I knew that a lot of people in Nigeria are not accounted for, so there will be a lot of people all over our African continent that is unaccounted for. So let's assume our population is like 3 billion. So we are almost the world majority. But guess what? We still don't have that focus, because we lack creation, and we lack ambitions, and we lack focus, and we envy for no reason. Instead of us to be supportive and come together, we envy. We follow all the bad examples. Guess what? I'm not proud of any brothers and sisters that's scamming people to make their way. I'm not proud of you guys. We can do better. But if that's the way you want to live, I'm not going to stop you too. I'm not going to say anything about it. It's just that that's not my way. Like, I mean, if that's your way, that's your way. Keep it up. Just because. But that's not my way. You understand? That's not my way. And the worst part is about African Muslim Nigerians too. Nigerians love to scam even their own. They scam their whole mother, even they scam outsiders. You see Nigerian brothers, we kill his own brother for a property. But that's some insanity. That's some craziness. These people. And that's not even Nigeria, it's everywhere in Africa. This craziness. Ooh. That's hip rotation movement. Don't lie to me, man, guys. Have you seen anything like this out there? Come on. Look at the strength too. Ooh. Let me do forward. Clocking it the other way. And let me do some jogging. Like as I said, I don't go out running anymore. Why do you think I will go out running? I will do it once in a while for the hair. So I want to catch some nice breezy hair. And there's not a lot of that around me these days. The hair outside is so humid here. And besides, everywhere you can do your thing here, it's like I mean, I don't want to go into that. I mean, like when I tell people, like, right here, imagine just even as small as my temple is right now, if I have to employ people just right here to I say if I just have to hire people right now to help me around here, I would need more than 20 workers. Just right here, as little as this place is, I will need more than 20 workers just to help me around, help me with the video, help me, and I still have to be the one to instruct them about everything that they need to do. Help me maybe lace up my wall. Like as I said, when people comes out on all these social platforms and they leave in comments, just right here to lace this wall right here, it's not an easy job, because it's not just that, no, it's not an easy job. If you look at the geometric in the background, they are accurate. The angles line, they are accurate. Everything moving freely. In order for something to be that way, it's mechanical. It's not just something. So for those dumbass out there that be thinking, oh, this bro just playing. This bro is not playing. Guys, the scissors keep side scissors keep. The other side. Now I'm close to 50 minutes on this, so it's about time I round it up. Let me just throw it in this. Until next time, only from Bad Combat Science Temple, you can see everything that I've just performed easily. But don't go ahead and try this. Until next time, stay tuned.